Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. A, B, C. Oh, re, me. Fa, la, ga, ba. Wooga, wooga, wee. Shaka, fuck you, me. Fuck you and me, and fuck you too. Ching, chang, chong, ching, ching, chang, choo. Oh, fuck, that's gonna get me in trouble. Fuck it. This one got recommended by some random dude, as usual. Cumtown Joe Biden victory speech.
And then the dream was over.
They really should just bring The Apprentice back tomorrow.
Absolutely. Oh God!
While he's in office.
Can you imagine
shoot
the
it in the Oval Office?
He should make, and he will, obviously, because he was president. He should be enriched to a just disgusting degree. He should become overnight.
He's gonna cake. He's gonna make so much.
Like
money.
make $50 billion.
He will, dude.
And then buy the state of Wisconsin entirely.
Maybe
turn it into just velvet.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
It's just velvet everywhere.
What I feel like we should all just agree as Americans, just to lie to him, like knock it, like chloroform Trump. Right.
What he should do is get out. Immediately just walk around grabbing women by the pussy, and then Joe Biden pardons him.
Yeah,
yeah. To show that it's about
the
being
respect for the
audience.
You gotta have to be the same with each other. You gotta, I mean, today he's going and he'll grab somebody on the, but it doesn't matter if it's Tom, Dick, or Harry. You gotta. Thank you for voting for me.
and that is my promise.
Yeah.
And then to the America to the end.
They're getting mad at him for grabbing. They say he grabbed somebody, but if you're going around grabbing people, there's going to be a record of it. And they're going to have these records, it skips, it scratches, and that's what hip-hop sounds like, in my recollection. We all remember back in the hip-hop days, a lot of crime. And was that the best answer? My bill? There's a lot of bills. Did they have mistakes? You can't, it's on Tuesday, you can't even... What's
Comeback Friday?
It's Comeback Friday. It's down at Ruby Tuesday. You come in and you say, "I'll call you a faggot," and if you have a good comeback, then you eat pussy for free all night. Pick any waitress, she's yours. We'll fucking lather her up with honey barbecue sauce all over her pussy, and you can be like a pig in a slop. That's what they used to say when I first came to Dover. When I ran for biggest dick in Dover, they didn't even have Buffalo Wild Wings back then. You had to go around in your car and find a waitress. And you hold her down and you call your friend on a party line. Back then, you had to crank the telephone and you'd say, "Bring over the honey barbecue sauce. I'm trying to eat pussy." And Biden delivering his victory speech tonight.
A return to normalcy.
Democracy has been restored.
Fascism
is defeated, and America is safe for at least another 4 years. And we now go back to the president, who's now demonstrating how he...
Hold on. My bathroom door opened and it was making weird noises.
He would eat the pussy in his hand. You gotta be... They say, stay away from the sides, because the sides is like a crust on a peanut butter jelly sandwich. You don't remember that. You'd be a kid, and you tell your mom, "Hey, Mama, cut off the crust here." But what happens to the crust? You feed it to the retarded brother you have in the attic. Locked up there. And it was his genes that probably caused the Hunter situation. I love him to death, but I look at him and I say, "Hunter, you've got Scooter's violence in him."
Uncle Scooter.
You've got Uncle Scooter's violence in him. We used to blow cigar smoke up through the floorboard cracks and drive him nuts. You could hear him up there bashing his head against the joists. And Biden continuing his victory speech here tonight.
The funniest part is how mad Hillary Clinton probably is.
Mm-hmm.
That even fucking
Dude, here's
Joe
the thing.
Biden.
Biden probably safely say that he won at this point.
Yeah.
But I mean, who knows? And it wasn't a blowout at all.
No, he squeaked by.
And the reason it wasn't, the reason the Democratic Party is in such a bad spot now, and if he had lost, it would have 100% been Hillary Clinton's fault
100%.
for running in 2016. The mess of the Democratic Party was created by Hillary Clinton's insistence on running in 2016.
Despite half of everybody hating her.
Yeah.
And even the people that like her not being, like, thrilled.
Yeah.
But she's a girl boss.
No, it was,
And, you know,
Girl boss.
she deserved it.
Mm.
She was owed it.
it was her time. No, I was saying.
Which also you can say now is that Donald Trump got more votes than Hillary Clinton.
Yeah, he
That is
beat
true.
Hillary. He beat
won
her.
the electoral
Fair and
college,
square.
and he also got more votes.
Yeah.
If you add up both elections, it's almost double. It's more than double what she
It's
got.
true.
That's going to be his speech.
Yeah.
I beat her again.
If you
folks.
think about both, if you have two elections, I did two of them. People voted for me twice as much as Joe Biden did, if you add them up. So it'd be the popular vote. People voted for me twice. The only people voting for Joe twice are the ones that forgot they already voted. That's why they like him. Sleepy Joe. He's got a retarded brother, you know.
You guys haven't heard
This
of
is
Scooter.
true. This is true. He had him in an attic. They beat him to death with bricks. They wanted to get rid of him. I don't know. I wouldn't do that with my family. If I had a retarded brother, we'd put him in the yard.
Put him in the yard. Get him a nice costume to wear.
Brought to you by Cushy Dreams.
Nice.
Yeah. Go to KUSHYDreams.com, cushydreams.com.
And tell him Cumtown sent you.
And put in promo code CUM or Cumtown or Cumtown20 or something. And if you do that, you'll get 20% or 15% off.
There
your
I
first
am
order.
smoking in my office,
Mm-hmm.
and she walks in like a tall glass of, they used to call it hoo-ha milk. Remember that?
I do.
That's where the mailman would come by and bring all the milk to everybody, and he would bring it to your mom or your aunt, and she would fuck him. And that's
Suck his cock, and she would spit it into the rest of the bottle.
she would hide his cum in the milk so your dad wouldn't find out. That's they called
That's the
hoo-ha.
only way to hide it.
That was what they called hoo-ha milk. And then your dad would come home and he's like, "What the fuck is wrong? Why does this milk taste so bad?"
It tastes horrible.
And your mom
It
would
tastes
say,
like bubble gum and a penis.
and your mom would say, "Nothing."
Why is it what's floating up here?
President Biden.
It's just nice to feel like the president is in control again.
Yeah, just
Has decorum once more.
just the president of China listening on like a headset and like his eyes just going back and forth.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Much apologies, but I do not know what you are saying.
Thanks for the congratulations.
Cushy Dreams, promo code CUMTOWN or CUMTOWN20.
That's right. They shotgun into his asshole.
It's promo code CUMTOWN.
It relaxes it. It opens up better than poppers.
3 lines,
my
private
magic
reserve,
ball
ultra
shit.
premium, and premium.
The good shit, bro.
Wow.
Every can size 3.5 grams, and KA an eighth.
Mm-hmm.
They used to call it an 8 ball. And we would go out to the club, and you'd be dressed up like a policeman or a Native American, and you get an 8 ball and you take it into the bathroom. And this is before it's not the new bathrooms. You still had the guys. They were hanging out with guys and girls. They didn't have cocks.
Back before our women had cocks.
This is probably the worst Joe Biden impression.
No, it sounds
bad.
Sounds just like it, man.
I can't even. I've never been hard. They say get hard, and it's where you don't even have your penis. You don't even wipe your penis after you pee. I wipe my penis. Donald Trump is saying he goes to the bathroom, he doesn't wipe his penis. And is that the kind of the kind of guy? Yes, you gotta wipe your penis.
God
Is it,
damn.
you know how like everybody was like Donald Trump's going to be good for comedy, and I said no, he won't.
No,
Right.
he was
Biden
very
will
bad.
be great for comedy.
Biden's
Yeah.
gonna rock.
This will be the inverse,
Yeah.
and it's bad news for girls
Oh no, they have to
because they
stop.
don't know how to do comedy. It looks like
huge
high quality marijuana, by the way.
Yeah, we said that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We got that part.
And it's grown in California and Oregon.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, no, but yeah, that's good.
And
It's Cali.
it's independently lab tested.
Oh yeah.
That's nice.
It's not part of some big conglomerate of labs. It's its own. It's a little lab, a mom
Grow
and
your
pop
own.
lab you can trust. Their fucking
They used to
shit.
call them. They used to call them. They call them mom and pop stores. They call them poop and pee stores. I remember that
They used to.
because you go in
You go in
during
there and get a soda.
in the hard times and the hard knock days, back when you had to squeeze 2 pennies together to get a piece of pussy. You go in a poop and pee store. You get a loaf of bread. It comes with a turd, and you take the turd home and you put it on the mantle above the fireplace and you wait till it dried out. And you put candles in it, and that was Hanukkah. That's how we did Hanukkah in our household.
The fuck?
Joe, you're Catholic. Never was you never had Hanukkah.
Well, we did Hanukkah. Back then Catholics were Jews. Back in those days, you had the Catholic Church was actually the Jewish church, and the Jewish church was the bank. The Jews back then, those were just guys who had jobs. And then the Catholics, they all got jobs, and the Jews, they had to leave. Now they became guys who just missed the bank. And then we gave them their own country, so as I understand it. So, well, they say, old Joe, we got to tell you something now. The Jews got their own country.
So you're gonna need to start a church for yourself.
You're gonna have everybody's gonna have their own church inside their house. I promise.
Everybody gets
We're gonna
their own church.
We're talking about how Donald Trump's gonna get rid of pre-existing conditions. We're gonna put a tiny church in everybody's house with little figurines, and it opens up, and you can see here's the steeple, and here's all the people, and you can do it on your hands.
And that will be the church.
Yeah, you could do it on. Everybody's got 2 hands. They can make a tiny church.
Make a tiny church.
And we're gonna make the tiny church. Open it up. Here's all the people.
There's the people. In a similar way, what's the other one where you do that and it's a baby's dick?
It's a pussy.
No, no, no.
Where you put your 2 hands together.
No,
and you
it's
open it up.
it's the baby. Yeah, it's here's the baby. Here's the diaper. And then
Right.
Oh yeah, that one.
somebody did that to me when I was like. I remember my
Trying to find a good
parents.
stopping point here.
We went to. It was
For part
something where you
2.
like listen to a sales pitch for a timeshare.
I think this is a good. He sounds like he's going to go to the next part of the bit, so that's a good spot to stop it. And then I'll do part 2.